Okay, it's a beautiful morning in the city of Lagos. Today is the 13th day in the month of December. 12 days to shouting Merry Christmas. How is the weather over there? How is the season? This is Galaxy Television on this is Family and Values on Galaxy Television, where we are streaming live. Yes, we are streaming on our YouTube page. You can also download the Galaxy mobile app so that you watch us on the go. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, I am Princess Joy Ayo Abu. Family and Values is a show where we discuss everything that has to do with your family, my family, your relationship, my relationship, the community at large. The show runs Monday all the way to Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And it's always very educative, informative, and exciting because we bring experts to discuss controversial topics. Those topics you don't want to talk about it. On our little fellowship, we discuss it, and you know it's always wonderful. A very big shout out to our StarTimes family who have always joined us on the show. Yes, you know, sometimes when you have people tell you, oh, I watched you and I learned something. Like yesterday's topic, I didn't know that a lot of people never knew what hernia was all about, and I was our medical team did justice to that topic. So now you have an idea what hernia is all about. Thank God it's Friday. I know somebody was waiting for me to shout that. Yes, it's going to be a wonderful Friday for me because the weekend is jam-packed. It's festive season. What expect? A lot of concerts here and there. And this weekend is going to be one that we are going to be enjoying. Okay, you know, when I come this cool, calm and collected is because today, Friday, I don't want to do a lot of shouting. Somebody lost her voice. Me, I don't want to lose my own. I still want my own voice to be strong and healthy. So people are shouting in calm. Don't worry. But yeah, I had an August visitor yesterday. Don't worry. Chat me up later and ask me who the August visitor is. I will tell you. Like I told my son, you need to fly River Niger to come down. But me, just don't go and see my August visitor. Yes, you know, that's to make it lighter. All right, you know, when I'm excited like this, I'm not alone. I have the only one that knows how to use Yoruba to pinch me small, and we are learning Yoruba very, very fast. If one day I will introduce the show purely in Yoruba. Purely in Yoruba. You know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about no other person than Mama Gen Z herself. That's what I call her, but you call her Olori. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Are you welcoming me too?
Yeah, I'm welcoming you. I'm welcoming you.
Oh, yeah, welcome me and say good morning.
No, I'm welcoming you. Welcome. Come back. Your voice is getting better now, so come back. Don't shout.
Thank God it's Friday, and she's always excited. The exciting moment for Joy is Friday. And thank God it's Friday. Thank God that we have been able to scale through Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today being Friday. It's God. And the only thing we can just say is, God, thank you for life. Like I always want to encourage us that one thing we cannot buy, we cannot pay for. No matter how far, how wealthy, how rich, even the rich sometimes with all their packing up all the loots, when death comes calling, asobanta, vanity upon vanity. So thank God for the life He's given to us. No matter how many backup vehicle or how many things you have put together, embezzled, the life cannot be bought except God gives you. And He has given us one today. So I just want to encourage you that you should believe that you're beautiful, you are created for greatness, you're destined for abundance, and God is not yet ready to let you go. So that's why you have today. Because you have something you still have to do. And in doing that, you need to be established, you need to look out, you need to be prepared, you need to be well, you need to be whole, you need to be healed from whatever injury, broken heart, relationship, your home, whatever crack that is on the wall in that relationship. You need to find a way to see how it's been mended, because you cannot do it alone. You need to bring your partner and yourself, and God helping you with determination. And that's why Family and Value is here. My name is Seremino Olori Adejo Academy. David, I hope you're going to have a wonderful time, because my friends call me Olori AJ. Welcome.
You see what I was saying? You did not add the Mama Gen Z to it. You did not,
Yeah, the one that made
add
that
the
happen
Mama
now.
Gen Z to it.
The day you launch that Mama Gen Z, I'm still waiting.
Don't worry, I'll launch it. Don't you know me? The day I'm launching it, I'll use pure Yoruba to launch it for you. You know that via Egg to sing and to hype you.
Mama Gen Z.
Yes, don't worry, I'll do that. Anyway, do we have any birthday shout out today?
Happy birthday to everyone celebrating. Wish you the very best. We pray this will not be the least to celebrate, because celebration is still going to be so much more. And to those, yes, my cousin got married yesterday. It was beautiful. Okay. He's such a shy person. So when I saw him dancing, you don't take before this guy get married. Most of I said to my cousin are already married, having children. So, and it was the only child just like me. I'm waiting for the right man. And Titi Lola just came in at the right time. And it was a beautiful time. So everyone, the Igoro family, the Bello family, the Kazim family, Jolade Inde family. So all the families coming together yesterday, and to all my cousins, my aunties, my uncles, God bless you. We'll continue to have many more celebrations. So everyone celebrating tomorrow and over the weekend.
Please, after this one, you don't come with the party rice. It in the office.
Unfortunately, I don't know how to pack that kind of rice.
Me and you will not do that one. Just after the show, just
no, we will do that at the 1 year anniversary. We'll find a way. Let's do 1 year anniversary first.
Let's do that one you pushed me far. But anyway, this is wishing Opeyemi happy birthday. Tomorrow is going to be adding a year to his life. We celebrate.
Happy birthday to you.
All of you celebrating in December.
Happy birthday.
I don't want to hear we are moving into 25th. There's no moving on. We that opened December first, we cooked, we celebrated. So don't give us down. Yes, now back to back, 30th and.
I know what I'll do. I will not announce the birthdays that I have that is closer to me this December. I will not announce it so that she will not start.
You know, I'll definitely know. You know, I'll
don't worry, I will not announce it. I will not put anything on my status.
Then, seriously, I had an August visitor.
Yes, so Honorable Eyo Abu, imagine.
And in fact, it was so hard on me. I've not seen him since 2017.
Imagine.
Yes.
And you are still in Nigeria.
And I'm still in Nigeria. So I just called my mentor. He said, I'm not in Lagos. I better find your way to Lagos. Fly that River Niger Bridge and come down, yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. So Redemption City is having the honorable in our midst. That's interesting.
Yeah, and Shiloh is there. Redemption City. Hey, this period, see, the Holy Ghost is moving everywhere.
You know, I'm a soldier, so the commander-in-chief. Yeah, we have to continue to move on.
Yes, we try to make our Fridays very lively and easy, because come on Monday all the way to Friday, you have to unwind and unease now. But let's go on our mini feature. We'll be right back, because today's conversation is one that you don't want to miss. Don't go anywhere. Missed anything, because that was our mini feature, and we're about to go into today's conversation. We are discussing community responsibilities among the youth. You know that our Fridays are basically for the youth. We give them a voice to make them know that they are part of the family. They are the main fundamentals of the family. And yes, we know we have a lot of community responsibilities that some youth have done here and there, but how effective are they? And this morning, to have this conversation with us, myself and Lori, we have Mr. Eyo. You are not expecting that he's my brother, don't worry.
From the same place.
From the same place, we have Mr. Eyo. He is the media aide to
Why is it that Eyo plenty for that?
Simply Homes Foundation. Good morning and welcome to the show.
It's so good to have you. Good morning.
The moment I heard the Eyo, I knew it's from my
What's
place.
the meaning of Eyo?
Eyo means blessing.
She don't know.
Eyo means blessing.
She don't know.
Wait. Why would you think I wouldn't know the meaning of Eyo?
You didn't answer first. He did.
Because you asked him. Have you ever asked me what's the meaning of Eyo?
I was about to ask you, sure.
Yeah, that's
so I now ask
you. If you want to ask me the meaning of Abuna, my father is.
Yeah, welcome once again. Give me a shake.
Thank you very much.
This is a carbonated drink.
Okay, so I have a tradition of always picking something from my guest first time. So I've been looking at you. There's nothing happy, but I'll carry your wristwatch. That's just what I will pick from you this morning before you leave the
I hope
shop.
you'll be able to let it go.
By God's special grace.
That was that one that I told the guest. I said I'll pick your bracelet. behind the scene, he said, Joy, do you know
How much?
you want to collect from
Oh.
my hand?
And that guy was a youth. So.
Yes, yeah, and he was also a youth. He said, Joy, do you know what you want to take from my hand
This one.
He
Okay.
said, ask any other thing I'll give you, but this particular
This one, no.
we are not giving. All right, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's
Okay,
nice
community
having you guys.
responsibility among the youth. Now, what is community responsibility? What does it mean generally for the sake of our viewers out there? Let them understand. Let's not be speaking one big grammar. What is community responsibility all about?
Okay, community responsibility, it has to do with, because we're actually narrowing it down to the youth.
Yeah.
So it has to be a scene whereby the youths are actually willing to come together to, put in their efforts. When I'm talking about pulling their efforts, your efforts can be through either your handwork, your intellectual efforts, or so many efforts just to make sure that you develop the community, develop your immediate community at where you're actually staying. So basically, you can actually still see community development from the perspective where, currently now let's say Nigeria. Now let me use example like in Nigeria. There are a whole lot of youth that they don't really care to understand the main aim of, like when I'm talking about them understanding the main aim of why they are existing. Because the truth is, when you're alive, first thing you need to know is for you to know your purpose first. So once you understand your purpose as a human being, you will now realize that even the community development will still be inclusive. You understand as your purpose?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
So no matter what you're doing as a human being, even whether a youth or whatsoever, community development is one important thing that I feel everyone is supposed to be a partaker of.
Okay. Now going through why it's important for them to be part of the community.
Okay.
I want to ask, why is it very, very important to be actively committed to do something in the community? Why is it very important to be actively committed to do something in the community?
Okay, thank you very much. I think it's very, very important. Why? Because now when you talk about community development, the means whereby you are putting your effort to make sure that you develop the community, you realize that you are helping yourself first. Why are you helping yourself? The moment you help your community, let's say let's use an example, you become like a watchdog for your community. Let's say a watchdog in the sense that you are actually interested in what is really happening in the community, in terms of, let's say, in terms of if you have no water, or if you have issues in the community, security, all those necessary things. The moment you start getting involved in the community, you get to realize that you live longer. Why? Because you stay safe at that point in time. You don't have issues by, let's say, let's say for instance that you're doing I don't, like my neighbor, I don't care, you don't care about whatsoever is actually in the community. Now, if anything happens to your neighbor, there's high chances that it will still get to you. It might not happen that particular time. It might still happen again, because for the fact that that particular scenario happened to your neighbor, let's say for instance, armed robbery you had an armed robbery attack in your community and it affected your neighbor, and you just felt as if it's none of your business. For the fact that robber came to that community and robbed and went back successfully, he knows that these people are not united. So there's high chances that he will still come back.
again.
And there's high chances that it might even be your place. So there's very important, it's very, very necessary for youth to always get involved when it comes to community development, even as well as politics as well. Currently now, most of the problem that we are experiencing in Nigeria now, that we're talking about bad governance and the rest of it, I believe if we have a whole lot of venturing, the way we have a whole lot of youth venturing into entertainment as well, if we still have like a particular numbers of youth venturing into what do they call it, politics as well, you not realize that in the next 20-30 years from now, no lesser, you have a whole lot of youth occupying the political
I'll be coming back to that question because it's so sweet when we say things like this. We have intelligent, smart, very committed, and active youth who want to take the place of power, who want to also have a voice, their own people, to govern,
Exactly.
to help, to guide. But sometimes you look at it and say, Niger will always bring back. They say, I know a speaker. I'm sure Tokwe to know. Aye Tribune in those days. A youth at 846 embezzled as a speaker. I think 40 or 46. And in his 40s, you know, as a speaker, he was being celebrated. Everybody wanted it. But hello, somebody, before you know it, he dipped his hand inside where the elders also. And you now like, excuse me, this is a youth who would have created an outstanding and remarkable, you know, success story in the political sector because of the age he got in. And because people were like, wow. You know, when Nigeria want to celebrate you, they will go back, they went to school, they did everything, his profile, everything was intact. No, they said they wash results. But at the end of the day, it doesn't work well. So when we talk about that, we really need to know that our youth are really ready. So the question I want to ask is, how ready is our youth when it comes to politics, just like you said? Because I know some people looking at me and say, this boy don't have, yeah, that's it.
Are the youths really ready?
So here, are the youths really ready? That's the question I want to ask you. Because community, you said something about community. We have someone,
from the community.
Yeah, yes, start from the community. Your people believe in you. They will go all the way.
They will go all out for you.
Because they know, just like you said, if a thief you come and this and this and this happens,
if you're the type that share food, this festive period, people will be in front of your house, knowing that once he comes back,
and when he now gets to that level, they will also be ready. Do you think you should have a particular platform that is just their own, like a political platform, just mainly youth, like we had some this thing, or they still be in the midst of these groups that are being and still have a voice? Which one do you think to be easy? Because you're talking about community development now.
Thank you very much. From me, I feel starting all over afresh is going to be difficult, seeing the Nigerian situation in which we are currently in. Because I know the last general election, there was a youth party.
Yeah, I know.
We had a youth party. And the problem right now is we already know that the way it works in this part of the world, there are particular political parties that are well known and renowned in this part of the world, and basically even if you have to spring out a new political party, it doesn't really, you need a whole lot of, it's not just about one person, you need a full force, a full force to pull that in different. But from my own view, what I actually think, I think springing up a political party is definitely going to be difficult, because you know very well that the moment you start springing up a political party currently, and everybody now focus on it, and you know how Nigeria is. The
Nigerians whole to enter.
Exactly. So basically, what I feel would be the best thing for us to, you don't have to be smart. When the Bible says you have to be as smart as a serpent, or something like that. So I just feel it's always easier for us to, as a youth, you can go in through the normal political parties, the normal political parties that are existing, and mentioning names as well, but the normal political parties that are in powers and
have your stand.
Yes, exactly. So once you have your stand,
don't worry, we are going to talk.
But while you are still on that, what social active or initiative can youth engage to improve community activities? Because we are still talking. You see, sometimes we had an honorable here, and he does. His foundation is feed the children, feed the hungry children also, and he on his own is feeding children in the primary schools, over 1,000 a day, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You get. Now he's a youth, he's doing it on. So what other initiatives or social works do you think that, without even going into the political scene, you start? They say charity begins at home.
Sure.
If you're the type that takes care of the next person, I'm sure if you get to your community, people will want to know that. Even your friends will know that, Mr. Yo is around, let's go, Christmas don't set for us. Do you get? So what are those social initiatives? Because most people wait until festive people before they start packaging things for the widows, for the this. But what are things that you think the youth can actually do little by little, those initiatives?
Okay, I feel that a whole lot of means to reach out. A whole lot of means. Let's take for instance my company, Simply Me Homes. What my boss do, not even, she don't do not like a monthly or yearly. She might just wake up in a month, twice in a month or twice. She might just decide to cook food
And
go out there
just
to the
give
streets, give it out to people, you understand, assist them, and also to sponsor people as through the university, that's from year 1 to final year, sponsor your
to have a
yes, if you want. But these are actually for less privileged people that don't have the opportunity. Like probably your parents are dead, or you don't have someone.
Well,
that
find it
actually-
difficult
yeah.
to pay tuition fees
exactly.
and all that.
So if
sponsor me to have
from that means as well, she is helping those youths, and the truth is, she don't just help any random people, because the truth is, in this part of the world, not everybody has interest for school.
That's true.
That's the honest
Yes,
truth.
not
So
So
everybody.
what she does,
to
yeah, exactly.
learn.
So what she actually does is she goes through your previous results, see how actually you've actually done in your previous result, and okay, the person has interest in school. Like currently we have about 3 first class students that are being sponsored.
Wow.
Yes. So that is actually one of the things she looks out for. So let's say, for instance, now those youths end up graduating with good results and
then
end up
establish
established.
something.
Automatically now she has actually helped to improve those people's
Yeah.
lifestyle, and not just their life, the community on a
That
long
they
run.
come
belong
from,
to,
so-
yes, so it becomes an extended thing.
And as well, for the youth, I just feel that a whole lot of things to always get involved in. Because now that even the social media has become a thing, that you don't even need to do a whole lot for you to be heard out there. You just need to strategically know the right thing to do, and all your information out there, just to make sure that you develop your community on a long run.
Okay, it's time for also for our break.
All right, yes, you're hearing a lot about community development, community improvement. Youth, what are you doing? This is not the time to go to the clubs and start popping a zoo. Let's go on. Discussing community responsibility among the youth, and trust me, the youth in the house today is doing justice to the topic. Is the media aid to simple homes is a foundation, of course, and it's my brother. This one I can proudly, we bear the same surname, so you know the surname.
You are saying it as
It's
if
my
you
brother.
have known since. Is it
What
not
are you
today that you are
saying?
just knowing that it's from
It's
your
my
place?
brother, oh, please.
It was this morning, no?
Don't say
It
it's
was
my
this
brother,
morning.
It's my brother. In fact, so honorable, your brother.
Your love child is back.
Your lost child is back.
No, love child.
Lost child is back.
He's
We'll
back.
discover this one again. I will go and do it. Alright,
You
yes.
do DNA test.
We'll do DNA test. Let's be sure.
Okay,
He has
so-
our face.
Okay, so you get the face.
All right, welcome.
It's still good having you, and I'm enjoying this because I want to ask. Now, how can local government help? Because when we talk about community, the first set of government sector that we look at is the local government, whether the LCDA like we have here in Lagos. I don't know whether they have that LCDA in other states.
No, we use local government area. It's only in Lagos they use LC.
Oh,
I'm
Lagos
from
na smart
Yato
city.
local government area.
Oh, but there you no one know.
So
We no one know.
It's only here
You
they
know,
use LCD.
oh God, all
And
over
it's
the world.
confusing. You just hear LCDA. Well, sometimes you say, what is the name of the local government? Leave the LCDA. Tell
No,
me.
it's good for you to know because at first we started with I think 20, later others were added. So it's really good to know. But now the local local LCDA, local community development, you
Yes.
know, like that. But now the question I want to ask is, when we look at the local government, they are the closest to the community, even to the chiefs, the elders and all that. In what way do you think they can encourage the youth or create an institution? Yes, I can talk for Lagos a little, but I'm not here to campaign for Lagos. So with your own understanding and the kind of community you come from, the home that you are familiar with, that you run charity, what can you say about Simply Me and what you have experienced and you hope to accomplish with the help of the local government coming into communities to help to establish the youth? What will be your response? In what way do you want them to come in?
Okay, regarding the local government coming in, because like you said, and honestly, local government is basically closest to the community. Why?
Yeah.
Because before you even get to the governor, you have to go through the process of going to your local government chairman first too. So I believe that a whole lot of ways that they can actually help the youth by creating, you know, some there's some what do they call it, vocational programs where the local government can actually create, because currently now in this part of the world we know very well now that getting a white collar job is very difficult. So if the local government might decide to create vocational training programs, by those vocational training programs might bring expatriates to come and teach the youth of these communities on probably how to make hair, how to let's say
all the skills,
get
the
different
artisans.
skills, artisans, different skills. That's basically, because the truth is, the moment you learn skills, there's always high chances that you can always set up yourself on a long run. Even if there are some skills that you will learn that you might not even need a whole lot of equipment for you to start up with. You might not decide to patch in with someone first. At the end of the day, within a short period of time, you will see yourself growing to a particular height. Let's say, for instance, aside the fact that local government, because currently in this our part of the world, it's difficult now for us to have local government chairmen and local government heads that have interest of the youth. Generally, when they go in there, they're always looking at bigger projects, but they forget that most of the time those bigger projects might end up just being relevant on the long run. Because the truth is, the moment you do most of those big projects and the people in the community, they don't even have anything. Like, let's imagine, let's say you build roads, all the roads. I'm not saying roads is bad. Roads are perfect.
Very
They
good.
are good basic activities that are highly needed. But the moment you get all those things in place, which most of the time is, they might just allocate money for that, and you might end up
not
so
done.
they might just allocate, and you just see them 1 day, 2 days, you bring gravels, 2 days, that road is off. So what I'm actually thinking is, if they can still channel that energy to developing the youth. Now, if they develop these youths, any local government chairman that develops a youth, if you're spending 4 years there, and within that 4 years period, you've developed, let's say, 20 to 30, 40, 100 youths. In the next 20 years from now, any of those youths that used what you get as vocational training,
you always
return back to you, they'll always be grateful to you, they'll always tell you thank you, not because you were the local government chairman then, but because of the impact that you made in their life, that have actually changed their life from the particular direction that they felt they would have gone if they did not carry out this project. So there are a whole lot of things that local governments can actually do. Now, aside that, my boss basically has actually helped a whole lot of youths in her own capacity. How? Real estate currently now is one easy.
Yeah, I was coming to that. Now we are talking about the role of community responsibility among the youth, and you know why today's topic we had to bring realistic, because this is family and value. We don't want somebody that will give us papers, but we need somebody who is doing what is verifiable activities, and I think your boss is one that is doing one of those things. Now, you just mentioned real estate and the fact that her foundation feeds a lot of people and all of that. Is she incorporating youth into that real estate sector? Exactly. Because if you go to a community to buy acres of land, it is only the youth, all the youth I feel collect there is how do they call them, money? You know, we see them like they are want out that just come to harass you. And is there a way of also bringing them that, you know what, you can actually clear, you can actually bring in your stones, you can actually do something even in that real estate.
You know, give them contracts to do supply, tipper loads,
so that they can feed their own family, and you're developing the youth. Is something like that being incorporated?
Yes, my boss actually carry out. There's what they call. There's a program we actually do in our office, where we have properties all over Lagos, Abuja, Akure, different part of Nigeria. So what we do is we always look out for the youth. You don't even need to be. You don't need to have a particular job or need to have an interest. You understand? All you just need to do is come to our office. Even if you don't have a job, we'll tell you we have properties out there. Get theirs. Then you have a particular percentage. Yes. And this percentage we are talking about, you can just take 1% and your life will change for life.
That's true.
That's the truth, because we have people in our company that have just from percentage, they've been able to live in places like Ireland. This is honest truth. I'm not talking about. I'm not blabbing. just from percentage numbers of, and I'm talking about youth, not old people.
Youth,
Youth,
that's
young
the
guys.
concentration.
Ready.
Who
These
are
are-
active,
exactly, youth.
who
So they-
are ready to
exactly,
put in the
to
work.
work. So
Goes
the
a
truth
long
is, the
way.
moment you come to the office and say you are interested, that you want to, currently now the way the world is now, I just feel you don't even need to wait and say there's no job. There are a whole lot of jobs out there. All you just need to do is know what to do at the right time. Do you understand? That's why, like, Simply Me Homes have been able to create opportunities for youth to come in, leverage on that opportunities, get by, because a whole lot of, every day people are always buying properties. People are always investing.
Yeah.
So you investing as well as a youth, that's you actually bringing people to invest as a youth. You have chances to make a whole lot of money on the long run, and that will still help improve the community and
And people
and
still
as a
feed
whole.
people. You still feed. This is the
No,
December.
no feeling is down. That one is.
So where are we collecting the hampers for December? Because it's
on the
very
24th,
important.
24th.
No, me,
and
I'm not.
24th.
I'll be working. Let's say you bring it to me. Hey, yo. After all the hype.
We'll make provisions for that.
See, I want to, you know, sometimes when you bring youths together, it's actually for a purpose. Some use it for a selfish purpose,
Yes.
while some do it just because they want to build a future. They see the need to work and prepare their mind for the future, whether they are there or not. At least I want to do this
Very
to
sure.
help to build the lives of those young ones. Some are passionate about it, and some, like I said, do it for selfish purpose. What would be your advice for people who take advantage of people they have helped?
I feel
Especially when you come to those, some will start on a low-key NGO before you know it.
Foundation.
You don't find out that this person is going for
He's going behind the
election,
scene.
he's going to the political
He's going to
sector
political
in
scene.
2027.
We are coming
And
now.
he has started this journey from 2014.
And he's
You
going to
wait.
the street to feed people.
You know, a master plan. I'm not saying it's bad,
Yes.
but you know, because of these young minds who will go all the way to want to appreciate or show gratitude to someone who has brought them out of the dunghill and bring them on a solid rock, a new platform, a new life. Do you think it is a good thing?
well, basically, I feel regarding what you just asked, the way it actually works now, there are a whole lot of people out there that they have interest, because the truth is, whatever you're doing, you have to have interest first. So once this is there first, you now start pulling out your goals. Do you understand? You pull out your goals. What do you want to achieve within a period of time as well? Basically, let's say for instance, let me narrow it down to Simply Me
Simply
Homes.
Homes.
Yeah, Simply Homes. Simply Me Homes now, basically what she does, she's not doing it because of any political interest. Let me say, for instance, if she decides to go for political positions currently, it's what she would have started earlier.
You know,
she would
before
have,
now.
yeah, and she has the capacity. When I'm talking about capacity, she has the capacity to pull that out. Do you understand? And currently now, I feel most of the politicians, they did not even go through this means of doing this, doing that, and the rest of it before they could actually go out there and put. But she, from her own view, she's doing it with the interest of the people at heart. She's coming from the community.
Anyway, she's an
whereby-
evangelist
Yes,
also.
exactly.
Now, somebody sent a question online, and I want to ask this question. It said, do you think you can empower the so-called Omonile? No matter how much you offer them, that thing is already in their DNA. The state government is trying and all they can, but this so-called Omonile are something else. Now, you know, this question
That's
just came in
the
to tell you
euphoria I
that
was
people are
asking my
actually
question
watching
on.
the show. The person just asked me this question to actually ask you now. What's your take? Because you were talking, we were saying something, you're talking about community development, and these Omoniles are the main people that are the main community. If they stand their ground and say you cannot do this road, my dear, no matter what you do, that road will not be done. You might bring the granites or seal it. They are the ones you need to consult when you want to do anything. Even
you can't
the-
do
the
anything
food,
without
you
them.
want to share food, you need to first of all go and give them and say take your own share, because you might be on the street and they'll hijack it. So, and these are youth, able youths. The large number of them are the main youth. Is there anything that we can, because somebody says already in their DNA that there's nothing that can be done about it? Do you have have that
Yeah,
perception also?
No, I don't have that perception. I feel something done. Why I feel something can be done is because, currently in Nigeria, a whole lot of people just decide to venture to things like Amonile because of no jobs, no job
land
opportunity,
grabbers
land
and all
grabbers
that.
of it. And at the end of the day, if you still want to look at it, you realize that those people are being sponsored. They have someone at their back, and the person that would actually be at their back would be an elder. You understand?
Not just that, someone with influence.
Yes, that's where the elder community elders, all chiefs, and the rest of it. So what I actually feel, the kind of things that can actually be done is if government decides to start pulling in policies, and those policies that they would pull in, they would just be pulling in policies that will affect them, the Omoniles direct. There should be policies that would go straight to the chiefs, because only the chiefs will be the one to control those Omoniles. The government might tell them stop, but they won't stop. But if the community chiefs tell them stop, they will stop. Why? Because if anything happens, they can actually pinpoint the persons that are actually doing it.
Okay, so I just need to ask that question now. Like when I started the show, this particular weekend for me is all about concerts. In fact, tomorrow I have one. Our guest, Dr. Simeon, is holding his concert all the way at Michael. So, and you bringing the likes of Akporo, Ebuka songs all together. So tomorrow,
it's a lot.
It's even today, Friday. Yes, it's today. It's a lot till this thing now. I think I know that your convenient Simple Homes also. She has a concert. Is the concert free? Is it?
Yeah, it is free.
Are you for sharing food there? Because
it's not for old people. It's for youth.
It's for the youth. Yes,
for
the
youth.
Now youth community.
That's why we're talking about community.
That's why we're talking about community. About the youth.
So the youth should all come all out for
when
the program.
The program is on the 24th of December and it's happening at TBS.
That's a large one.
Yeah.
TBS.
Hey,
the whole youth
give me
should
chance, so
hey,
I want to praise
please,
my
so
God.
I'm still a youth, no matter what.
I want to praise my God.
Is there food?
Yes, there's a whole lot of food. When I mean food pack, everybody's going to be fed.
Now
it's going to be different from what you've actually been seeing. Because let me just chip this in. Previously, this is actually our fifth year anniversary for Simply Me Praise. We've been doing it back to back for 5 years now, and we don't do it once a year. We do it twice a year. We do it during the half. That's during June, half of the month. Then at the end of the year, which is December, we still host it as well. So this is like the 5th anniversary of Simply Me Praise. So basically, it's going to be loud. This is the first time we're actually using TBS.
For you, you know.
Okay, because of our time.
Come out.
The youth Simply Me Homes is inviting you for a concert to come on the 24th of December at the TBS. So TBS is a place you don't need to pay for ticket. Are they cooked food or raw food?
They are cooked food. We have cooked food, and there are buses also too.
Okay, so
see, when we talk about
different
places, this is what we
so
are
youth
saying.
Is another opportunity for. There is something beautiful when you praise God. New things happen.
Exactly.
There is always a revived mind, a rejuvenated mind, and you'll be able to walk into the new year with so much things, coming through your head. So you are invited. Make sure you're there on the 24th of December. I want to say thank you for joining us.
Very
part of the program this morning.
And
so Edna Wurola, baby. Yeah, I think I got it.
Yeah.
That's the person who is putting that together. I hope that one of these days she'll be on the show. But it's so good to have Ayo this morning, and I hope you are ready to be a youth who is ready to inspire and also to learn and unlearn, so that your life will have the meaning that you deserve. You are beautiful. We want to hear you. Galaxy, our president, they joke with you now. He loves youth. He wants you to have a voice. And that's why we have a program like this and many other programs on Galaxy Television. So always tune in, always join in, because even our radio station is being me. The youth. So get ready, something new is about to happen. On that note, my name is Remain Olori Adejoke Adobe David. Hopes you have a wonderful, beautiful weekend. Okay, we love you. Bye for now.
Okay, it's been a very wonderful, amazing show all the way from Monday to Friday. Very big thank you to all our guests, via Zoom, the ones that came in live into the studio. Like I said, today I'm going to be putting on my dancing shoes. Don't worry, 24th, I'm a youth. I'm still a youth. What am I saying now? We are youth. We are youth. Myself and Mama Gen Z will be there, but we don't want to give us special package, Yeah, so it's time to dance. It's time to see. It's a season of love. Come on, this season, just dance. December 1st, I said I had this inner excitement, and I wake up every morning just excited. Forget the fact that I'm a the baby in me is still talking about Christmas rice 24th. And somebody said, I want Christmas too that is sweeter than this one. I said, don't worry, you explained that one very well, Yes. So as we draw closer to the 25th of December, that is Merry Christmas, I want you to show love to somebody. This next coming week, Olori will be taking us on another topic and show you how to be joyful in this season. Don't miss any of our programs throughout this coming week. We'll see you next week. Have a blessed weekend. We are